G'day viewers, this is Troy from the Troy's Digital Arts channel. Here's the latest update on my Sanyo VTR-1000 restoration progress. Well, I haven't actually made any actual fixing up progress as of yet, but I have found another fault with this machine, and I found out why this fuse is actually connected to ground instead of connected to B+. So firstly we'll elaborate on that. I've actually found out that the fuse is actually connected from the emitter of the 2SB407 transistor, which is a faulty transistor that I've ordered another off eBay. It connects from the emitter of that transistor to ground. So the actual circuitry layout is actually a bit different to the schematic diagram. Richard Dill of Lab Guys World has actually sent me a diagram which actually of the VTR 1200, which is similar, but they're using NPN transistors, and the fuse actually does go to ground on that one. However, all the transistors are actually PNP transistors, so I have to go with the original diagram. It actually got me confused for a while and was really giving me the shits, wondering why the hell the fuse is going to ground, and where according to the diagram here it's going to the 28 volts B+. But thankfully I've worked that out. Now the next thing, the next fault I actually found was for some reason this transistor here, the collector was going to ground, was shorting the ground. I thought maybe the transistor collector did go to ground, but I found that not to be the case. Turns out that the mica washer underneath is actually broken. Well, it's actually crinkled. That's because it couldn't fit in that area because of this thing here. So what I did was I got another mica washer and I sort of cut it out to make it just fit in there. Oh, another thing too, because the mica washer's got holes in it, there's a chance that there could be like there's a chance that the transistor probably could be slightly touching on the earth. So what I've done was I've stuck a couple of pieces of this yellow tape underneath, then put the mica washer on and re-screwed it back up again. That transistor is 2N3055, and I've got no idea what part of the circuit it is part of. Now, another problem that's come about, which has got me whipped, is this 2K2 transistor is on that side meant to connect to ground, but it's connected to the cathode of that diode there. And I've also got 250 microfarads capacitance plus end going to earth there. Now, several years ago I did replace the old electrolytic capacitors, and I sort of tried my best to sort of keep it all correct in replacing the capacitors and everything. Make sure I traced it correctly and it's all connected correctly. But I don't know if I've made a wiring mistake in the process in doing that, so that's actually bothering me at the moment, because there's an inconsistency here. I know that end of the 2K2 transistor is going to that diode, which is this diode here on that circuit board. So that's correct, and it's also going to this transistor here, to the emitter of that transistor there. So yeah, I'm going to have to talk to Richard Dill of Lab Guys World and see what he's got to say about that. I've actually sketched out that little bit of circuitry there, which you've got that diode there. There the cathode end goes to the 250 microfarad capacitor, and the 250 and the anode end of that diode goes to ground, and the plus end and the cathode end go to the base of the 2N355 transistor. I wonder if this is like a little addition that was made to this circuitry here, that's not sort of like listed on, or not illustrated on this circuit diagram here. And yeah, the cathode end goes to the 2K2 resistor, and the end of the 2K2 resistor that goes to that diode there, to the anode diode, goes to the collector of that 2N355 transistor. Alright, so I'm actually still at a bit of a loss here what's going on. I haven't come across any amended circuit diagrams that illustrate this addition, if it is an addition or whether it's part of another section of circuitry of this machine. Well, anyway, this is the latest update. I'm going to talk to Richard Deal in an email and see what he's got to say. This is Troy from Troy's Visual Arts channel, signing out.